The College of Philadelphia. The College of Philadelphia began as a public academy before becoming a college and eventually merging with and becoming the University of Pennsylvania. It was the first higher education institution in the United States to actually call itself a university. But it had growing pains. The first site of the university was at 4th and Arch Streets in Philadelphia. It moved from 4th and Arch to a new location in 1802 after it had outgrown its original building. It then moved into the presidential mansion on 9th and Chestnut Streets that was built for but never occupied by the President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. And it moved one final time in 1872 to a 10-acre plot across from the Schuylkill River. Its humble beginnings. In 1739, George Whitefield, a noted evangelist and itinerant preacher, began preaching in Philadelphia. Initially, Whitefield was invited to preach in various churches, but became disliked by the clergy, and he eventually ran out of welcoming pulpits. Whitefield then took to preaching in the open fields to the multitudes of all sects and denominations. So impressive, so powerful were his sermons that in 1940, thanks to donations, a house of public worship and a charity school were established. Now, the charity school would go on to become the College of Philadelphia. However, it was not officially opened until 1749 when Benjamin Franklin and 21 leading Philadelphia citizens founded an academy. Now, the founder and first president was Benjamin Franklin. Along with 21 citizens, Benjamin Franklin founded the college, and he served as the first president from 1749 to 1755. He continued as a trustee for the college until his death in 1790. The college was founded based on his idea of what education should be for a changing country. It was known then as the College, Academy, and Charitable School of Philadelphia. The first commencement took place on May 17, 1757, with a graduating class of 7. So its purpose and scope. Franklin's purpose was to educate leaders needed for a growing city. He wanted to educate the future business and governing class. Therefore, courses were designed to be practical and focus on business and commerce, and classes were taught in English rather than in Latin or Greek. Now, its board of trustees were a cross section of Quakers, Anglicans, Presbyterians, and agnostics. It focused on the practical aspects of education, distinguishing it from other colleges of the era. For example, it established the first medical school in 1765, the first law classes in 1850, and the first business school in 1881. Now, before its inception, Pennsylvania lacked a comprehensive educational institution. Franklin believed there needed to be an affordable academy without a singular focus of educating for the clergy. It was originally meant to be a free institution. It was founded to educate students in practical skills and public service. So it differed from the other colonial colleges in that it was non-sectarian. It boasted a business and commerce curriculum. Its classes were in English instead of Latin or Greek, and it was meant to educate the working class of Philadelphia. So having this religious focus or having a cross section of trustees. Uh, it was specifically designed and ran so that no one denomination would dominate the classes or the subjects being taught. Harvard and Yale were founded by Puritans, Princeton by Presbyterians, Brown by Baptists, and King's College by Anglicans. Now, the alumni of the College of Philadelphia played vital roles in the American Revolution. 21 members of the Continental Congress were graduates of the College of Philadelphia. 9 signers of the Declaration of Independence were either trustees or alumni, and 11 signers of the Constitution were associated with the college. In 1779, Pennsylvania's legislature decided the college was a breeding ground for loyalism and tried to revoke the charter. But the provost and the trustees refused to be unseated, forcing the legislature to transfer the property to a new board at the University of the State of Pennsylvania. A 10-year legal battle ensued. Eventually, the college was reopened, and it merged with the University of the State of Pennsylvania. In 1791, the two merged into the University of Pennsylvania. So, diversity. In 1877, the university began providing scholarships. It also began providing instruction to female students. 9 women were admitted in 1877. The law school was the first major division of the university to admit women to its courses as actual degree candidates. The College of Liberal Arts for Women was established in 1933, and in 1879, 2 black students were admitted to the college. So why I chose the University of Pennsylvania or the College of Philadelphia. At church, we recently had a sermon series based on the 7 churches of Revelation. One of the 7 churches was Philadelphia, which I knew meant brotherly love, but I had no idea of its origin. I did not know of its ancient or biblical connections. So I was fascinated by this sermon series, and this is one of the reasons that I chose the College of Philadelphia. Another reason I chose this college is that it was non-sectarian, and I thought this odd for the colonial era. Also, it was the first college to break away from the traditional religious curriculum. And finally, the college boasts this fantastic group of alumni. So these are the reasons that I chose the College of Philadelphia.